I'm back covering the NFL here on WagerTalk TV. We're going to take a look at Sunday night football. We got the Rams hosting the Bucs. We had a triumphant return to the free play videos with a Thursday night winner on the total in Buffalo at Houston. We also gave you a winning player prop for Thursday night football. The Rams are a 6.5 point favorite on Sunday night. The total sits at 49.5. Tampa Bay comes in with a record of 6-4 straight up. They're 5-5 against the spread. They've been very good on the road, 4-2 on the road. They are coming off a 44-32 loss at Buffalo, and Josh Allen absolutely lit them up in that game. Prior to that, they lost 28-23 at home versus the New England Patriots. And once again, they got lit up on the ground by Trevion Henderson in that game. Albeit, I think it was a couple big plays and not just an absolute constant pounding. Tampa Bay has been pretty good against the run for the last several years. This version of the Tampa Bay Bucs, synonymous with stopping the run, but not so much against the pass. One of the worst pass defenses in the NFL. In fact, they're allowing 242 yards per game. That ranks 27th in the NFL. They have gone over the number in 6 of their last 8 games overall. And Baker Mayfield a couple weeks back was considered one of the favorites to win MVP this season. That talk has kind of quieted lately, but man, he's been up against it. He's been missing his top 2 receivers. His starting running back's been out of the lineup. And there's some information that he might be getting some of those guys back. Chris Godwin is set to make his return. He is expected to play in this game, and I have to assume he's going to be 100% because they've been taking their time, being very cautious with him. After missing so many games, I seriously doubt they're going to toss him into the fire unless he is 100%. And then you got Bucky Irving. He's back at practice this week. Good chance he plays as well. Again, probably on a bit of a pitch count, Bucky Irving, I would guess, but certainly a welcome addition to the offense. Emeka Egbuka is questionable with an illness. He's probably going to be just fine, though. They got some injuries. They got some injuries on defense that are concerning. Jamel Dean, questionable with an illness. I think it was an illness, questionable anyways. Their defense has been shredded lately. It is a concern. We'll see if the Rams can take advantage. We're going to talk about the Rams, but before we do, I've got to tell you about a promotion we have available every weekend at WagerTalk.com, and I know a lot of you have been taking advantage of this promotion. It's our Weekend Warrior package. We'll give you all my college football plays on Saturday, all my NFL plays on Sunday. We'll even throw in Monday Night Football, all for one low price of $49. I've been doing pretty well with football this season, one of the top football handicappers on the site. We're coming off a 3-0 sweep on Thursday night with Thursday Night Football, as well as NHL and college basketball. As always, there's no purchase necessary. You're more than welcome to tune in just for the free picks. But I do strongly request that you smash that like button. It's very important to me. And one more thing that's important to me, if you've got anything to say to me about this game, any other NFL game on Sunday, college football, college hoops, NBA, any sport of your choice, or anything you want to talk about, hit me up in the comments below. Recent comments the last few days, a few people complaining that I read the comments, telling me that if you don't like what people are saying, just ignore them. Man, I think people are misunderstanding. I love the comments, even if you call me ugly. I love it, because for me to trigger that emotion in you means I'm doing my job and you're paying attention, and I appreciate that. So please feel free to be as harsh as you want with me. I can take it. I'm a big guy. But let's take a look at what people are saying this week. And I've been doing pretty well with the free picks this week, so I don't think we have any negative comments. This fella says, Jesse and Steve are literally the GOATs. Shout out to you two guys. Solid information as always. Man, Steve Merrill has got to be honored to be mentioned as one of the GOATs alongside myself. I'll make sure I tell Steve about that. Let's take a look at the next comment. Jesse, you are one of the more sensible and knowledgeable people who analyze games. You break down the stats thoroughly, which helps when it comes to picking a winner. I'm taking the Texans and the points in this Thursday night game. Thank you for your info. Keep up the good work. So yeah, I appreciate that comment. I think there's a lot more than just me and Steve that are doing a good job on WagerTalk. Let me tell you, I don't want to name it. Rob Vino is absolutely excellent. Adam Trigger knows everything there is to know about college basketball. The baseball guys, very knowledgeable. So, I was joking when I said Steve Merrill would be honored, but there is a lot of talent at WagerTalk. And whenever you guys mention me as one of the better guys, that's I'm appreciative of that. But yeah, we did lean on the Texans. We gave out the over, and we gave out the under Josh Allen passing yards on Thursday night. So we're doing pretty well, and we're getting the positive feedback because of that. Let's get back into this game. Let's take a look at the LA Rams. They're, mentioned among the Super Bowl favorites. They're having a good year. 8-2 straight up, 7-3 against the spread. They are 4-1 at home. There was some talk that, the Rams don't have home field advantage. They're kind of quieting that talk now. They're coming off a 21-19 win at home over Seattle. They've won 5 straight games overall, and Matt Stafford is just torching opponents. He's having a career year. He ranks first in the NFL in touchdown passes. He's thrown for 2,557 yards, 27 touchdowns, 2 picks, 66% passing, top 3 in quarterback rating. And he's going up against a Tampa Bay defense that really struggles against the pass. We've seen some of the elite quarterbacks like Josh Allen and, I just put my foot in my mouth. I was going to say Sam Darnold, and I know that you guys will be all over me if I say Sam Darnold's an elite quarterback, but he got off to a good start to the season. He did light up this Tampa Bay defense as well. I kind of like the over here. You look at the numbers. The over is 6-1 in the Rams' last 7 versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay has been getting torched lately. Both these teams will probably look to pass the ball because both these defenses are better against the run than they are against the pass, particularly with Tampa Bay. And with Stafford having so much success, I'm not giving Tampa Bay much of a chance to stop Stafford and his star-studded receiving core. And let's speak about his star-studded receiving core. Obviously, Puka is going to be quite expensive. He's kind of a unicorn when it comes to wide receivers. So we're not going to be betting on him. Stafford, he's having a career year and he's among the top quarterbacks in the league. So they're not going to give us any deal betting on Matthew Stafford props. But because I think it's going to be a heavy passing game and a high scoring game, I will look at the wide receiver 2, Davante Adams, the veteran. He's coming off a real stinker. 1 reception for 1 yard. It was a touchdown pass against Seattle. He was targeted 8 times and just came up with the 1 reception. Off game for him. He's been getting at least 8 targets a game, I think, for his last 6 or 7 games. He's been productive. Prior to the game against Seattle, he had gone over his receptions in 4 of 5 games. His receptions total is sitting at 4.5. We're going to go over the total, and we're going to take Davante Adams over 4.5 receptions. If you like this video, you smash that like button. You subscribe to the channel. You got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, you hit me up in those comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I feel like it.